Microsoft PowerPoint inserting WordArt. WordArt is a fancy way to very quickly create different styles of text other than normal text, like typing text. And it's the same concept as a text box. I'm talking, of course, about this button here, the tilted A, in the drawing toolbar. So you need to make sure that that particular toolbar is showing on your screen. Then we simply click and up comes the WordArt gallery. And there's a variety of different formatting for our WordArt. I'm simply going to click one that I think looks good, and then I'm going to click OK. Now when I do, it's going to take me to the next step where I can decide what text I want to use. Here we are. We are in the Edit WordArt text screen. And it currently says your text here, and that's all highlighted, which means I can simply start to type. And I'm going to type in my name. I can, of course, change the size, the font, make it bold, etc. But I'm just going to click OK. And there we have it. We've created some WordArt text for our presentation. Notice that when I move my mouse anywhere over the middle, my mouse becomes a four-headed arrow. And that means that I can simply click and drag, and that WordArt will go wherever I move it. If I want to increase the size of it, I move my mouse to a handle. Now if I move to the top or the bottom middle handles, then all I can really do is change the height of it. Notice that once it's big enough, there's now buttons on the left and right hand sides in the center. The most handy handles, I believe, handy handles are the diagonal handles on the corners, because that enables you to change both the width and the height in one mouse movement. And there we have it. There's some WordArt on our screen. Click in a blank space and it's no longer selected. One last thing, we've talked about placeholders. You've now seen two different types of placeholders, text and WordArt. And I want to just introduce you to a concept that I think you may find interesting. If I move my mouse to a blank part of this slide and I click and drag, notice there's a little box I start to draw. If I draw that box around several placeholders, as soon as I take my finger off, they are now all selected. The beauty of this is that I can move my mouse anywhere that is currently selected, and I can click and drag, and every single one of those placeholders will move in the same proportion. So I can move it to the bottom of the slide or up to the top of the slide.